Look like cake balls.
As this was my FYS last year, I actually lived right across from the kitchen, but now I'm an RA and all of these guys are my residents. Today they're having a potluck as sort of the culmination of their FYS, and so they all cook something and they're all just eating it together and then working on their papers with their professor, which is Dr. Piedmont-Marton.
Well, like a lot of people teach FYS, we pick things that we like to do and worry less about whether they fit into conventional disciplinary boundaries. And so I've really been interested in food and cooking and all the ways that food and cooking touches on like essential questions about culture and identity and the contrast in American culture between consumption and restraint and pleasure and Puritan work ethic. And you know, as a professor, I also like the fact that we can come at these questions in a way that introduces students to lots of disciplinary practice. So we have an anthropologist, an economist, a philosopher, a sociologist, an art historian, and they're all asking different kinds of questions, and then we can point out this is how these people think about food, and how might you bring these arguments together. And plus, like, who doesn't like talking about food and eating food? And then we get to eat.
I like to eat. I'm a big guy. I play lacrosse, and I love to eat. Cooking, like I said, has always been something that I've had somewhat of a passion for. I mean, if you like to eat, you got to know how to cook. We only have 4 guys in this class, and they're all my roommates and everything else, so it's really cool just to be like the guys branching out, like doing the thing that, you know, usually only girls are doing, the cooking class and everything else.
As far as living with the people that are in one of your classes, it's really helpful, especially, you know, when you're working on a paper late at night, you need suggestions or someone to proofread it. And it's very nice to be close to the people who are like doing the same things. And as far as having a class with them together, even after the FYS is over, it's like I know everybody who lives around me.
I chose the seminar because I saw Dr. Piedmont-Marton at Admitted Students Day, and she got me really excited talking about food and whatnot. And I realized I know nothing, or I knew nothing about food or cooking. And I was just always really uninterested until now. Now I stay up till like 4 o'clock in the morning cooking, and I don't really go out for food anymore. I just go and buy more groceries and start cooking my own stuff here in the Mabee kitchen.
I mean, the FYS is really different from a lot of other colleges, and I mean, I really enjoy the experience. It's been awesome for me. It's really helped me transition. My writing has improved significantly, just having to come into college, a totally different experience from high school. The work is such more high caliber, especially here at Southwestern. So it's really helped just having a helpful guide there with our professor, just to go and rely on and ask her questions about what we need to do and how this sounds, and if she can help us edit our papers. So she's really been helpful in that and everything else, and so I feel like it's just been beneficial as a whole.